Free throws, good for Roy Hibbert. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Pass to George. 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. They get it again. Hibbert lays it up and banks it in.
Nice job carving out terrific position. You know, Hibbert with the girth, he's got the body now to punish you on the offensive board.
Curry, that's good.
Going for that high percentage shot. He wants to make sure they convert.
For Indiana, they come into this one following a loss to the Clippers in Los Angeles. Cloak loose. And here we go with Curry running it up the court.
When you talk about shot mechanics, Curry is as close as you can get to perfect. I mean, you can tell he puts a lot of work into that part of his game, and it pays off.
It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry hits them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Left side, Collison. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Hibbert with a screen for Collison. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from the right block. Blocked again. Outside Curry. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And finished off by Wright.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
And it's Hibbert missing.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Took him no time at all on that one. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. Great time to check out the power rankings, see how the teams are stacking up across the league. You look at the Spurs. They're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And I think for Golden State, they've come out with a vengeance. I don't care what anyone said about them or their chances to start the year. Now let's see if they can maintain this momentum.
Now here's George. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And there's the strength from the rookie. George banging his way inside.
Up top, Curry. He's covered by Collison. Ellis, the pass to Curry. Wright sets a screen for Curry. Another three for Golden State.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pacers trail by 6. And here's Collison. 17 points in his last outing. Back to Hibbert. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
Well, he's not the quickest leaper. He actually doesn't leap that well at all, but Hibbert still can power his way to the rim.
It's Curry outside. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Dunleavy dishes to Hibbert. To the paint. Wants to get it to Collison and does. And it goes down 2 points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Curry. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against New Jersey.
And his big night wasn't limited to his offense. His steals numbers were way up there, and it was a special night for him in just about every way.
And here's Collison following Monte Ellis's 3. Collison finds Dunleavy. Hibbert with a screen on Ellis. Down low. And it's Hibbert missing.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Kicks it out to Ellis. Curry deciding where to go with it. With the floater. Puts up a 3. And Ellis the bucket on the assist. By Curry. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pacers trail by 11. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
An interconference matchup. They faced these guys twice a season, and last year they took both games.
Two teams in the bottom of the East and West, as you said, these regular season victories count for more. Both hungry for a win tonight.
For Jarrell Wright. And Indiana with a change here, too. Danny Granger, he's checked in for Tyler Hansbrough. Pass to Hibbert. Collison against Curry. From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
For the 3. They get it back. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 11-point game. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Live by the three, die by the three. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
You know, I think the lack of success from the perimeter really did them in. They just couldn't get it going from there.
And here's Bell from the arc, and it's Dunleavy with the rebound. Pacers trail by 11. Moving it up. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Foster's checked in for Hibbert. Jones comes in for George. And it's Ford in for Mike Dunleavy. Radmanovic, good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And here is Ford after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Granger right side. It's stolen by Curry. Wide open. Again, Golden State.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Collison. He has 5. Now the Warriors moving it up. For 3, Ellis. It's rebounded by Indiana. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the inside. It's tipped. Here's the break. Here's Curry. Ejected by Collison. Outside, Jones fires the 3. Good, and a nice assist from Ford.
3 points.
7 seconds left in the first quarter. On its way from Curry for 2. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time. Radmanovic is checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Jarrell Wright. Indiana also making some changes. Hibbert comes in for Hansbrough. And Paul George is subbed in for Jones. George against Lang. And George kicks it to Foster. It's deflected. And it's the Warriors on the break. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And Curry's not the biggest guy, but he can sense the contact coming and makes the adjustment.
The Warriors shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Outside, George. Bell against Granger. Back to George. Shot clock at 6. They need this. Sinks the triple. George has got 5 points so far.
And keep an eye out for George from deep. Tons of room to grow there.
Stolen by Jeremy Lin. Launches a 3. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Pacers trail by 14. And here's George for 3. Rebounded by Bell. Here's Curry. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Curry's got 25 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Foster against Turner. And Foster kicks to Hibbert. Now here is 4. Guarded close. 4 on the clock. Curry with the steal. Now the Warriors moving it up. It's rebounded by Indiana. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Inside, here's Hibbert. And he gets the bucket. Hibbert's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And the huge, big body of Hibbert helping him make his presence felt inside.
Lin against Ford. Now here's Lin. Defense right on him. Fires away from outside. It's rebounded by Roy Hibbert. Pacers trail by 14. Now Granger. 6 points for him. Hibbert. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The sheer size of Hibbert helping him draw the foul. Let's see if he can cash in at the line now.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first. And the Warriors with some changes. Darrell Wright's checked in for Turner. Rodney Carney comes in for Bell. And it's Ellis in for Jeremy Lin. The Pacers also changing it up. Tyler Hansbrough's checked in for Foster. Dunleavy comes in for Danny Granger. And it's Collison in for TJ Ford. And Hibbert hits them both.
In lots of games, free throws are the difference. You never want to leave points at the line.
Curry against Collison. Over in the corner, Ellis. Back to Curry. Launches it. It's rebounded by Indiana.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure. But unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Here's Collison. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Indiana shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. 1:30 left in the first half of basketball. Collison against Curry. To the middle. Here's Rodman.
Oh! Hey, not just a floor spacer for this team. Radmanovic can score in a number of ways.
Hibbert with a screen on Curry. The drive by Collison. Got a hand on it. Curry on the drive. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
Collison against Curry. Collison the pass to Hibbert. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Collison against Curry. To the left side wing. Curry, a screen on George. And it's Dunleavy with the rebound.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Collison looking around. Outside for George. Hibbert with the screen. Fires for three. A putback. It's good on the putback.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D.